Yo, what's happening? Global Think Tank. Now we're thinking about money. Now we're thinking about disclosure. Now we're talking about my ideas. Okay, I'm spiritual. I had a awakening that I was angry at all the situation the world was in and hated people. Then I became spiritual and then wanted to help people and help the situation. Then I was a businessman. I'm spiritual, but I still want to make money. We're in a situation that we want disclosure. And what is disclosure? I mean ET disclosure. We're wanting ET disclosure. Why? Because they've been shooting them down since the 50s. Once they shot down 3 in New Mexico, they formed the industrial military complex because they said the president should know about this, Congress should know about this, the public should know about this, and we should back engineer it and not give that technology out to the public. And they get funding through Congress, they fund fake wars, and they milked countries of their drugs or their resources to put into the space programs. And there is was already invented after terrorism, after the asteroids threat where they want to weaponize space. They want to weaponize space because, and they already have, with EMPs to shoot down extraterrestrial spacecraft so they can back engineer it. I'm a contactee, I've made contact, I've made experiences with extraterrestrial spacecraft. They like people that want to help the situation. I've got big ideas. I've got big ideas. I'm a businessman, I'm spiritual. I'm never going to charge anyone to talk to someone. I'm more like the person that wants to start businesses so I can save up money so I can say, hey, I've just met you on the internet. Excuse me, I will pay for you to come over. I want to start up DJ events, band events, and have people in tents, and what we can do is we'll set the theme of what it's about. You know, like we're not bogan, we've got no rednecks, you know, we're peaceful, we're good people, and we'll get everyone to make a 30-second video for them to upload for us to see, to say, can they come in or can they not? So we'll make it selective. We'll get it down to a really tight group. I plan to grow the group. I'll have tents and I'll have people that have made contact. We'll preach about it. Well, not preach, but tell people about it. We'll have a CE5 event. CE5 is Contacted Fifth Initiative, which are protocols that have been invented by Stephen Greer to make contact with extraterrestrials. Extraterrestrials, the ones that we have been making contact, have got technology in their spacecraft. They hear what we think. They don't really think, listen to what most people have to think, because there's not really that much. But if you've got love in your heart and you're connecting out over the stars, if someone's there and they take interest in what your consciousness is, because they can read consciousness, they come down and have a look and they'll respond by making contact. So I'm one of those people when I want to help. So my way of making contact is also having events that I can preach or tell people about the movement. So that's my way of doing it. I'll be charging people money. I'll be making a good event. And guess what? The money that I make will be reinvested into other events, and it will keep on going up till I can afford to pay more people and more people. I'm not going to sit back and say make 20 grand profit and only pay like $5,000 for getting people over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some money, so I've got more money for next time, but I'm going to put the money into getting people down there to talk to people. My other thing that I want to talk about is my clothing company. I've got this great idea. I want to make clothing out of hemp or bamboo. Yes, you can get material made out of bamboo and it's really soft. I've got this business idea and I need your help, all right? If you can help me, I'll either pay you or I'll give you free merchandise. Alright, but if you work with me and you help me, I will make sure that you're looked after and you get something. I would love if I could create jobs for you people to create. What I'm looking for is graphic design artists and also people that would like to put some input into thinking of slogans. I've got this great idea. The idea is that I want to start an underground clothing company that has got like trans-dimensional, sacred geometry, sort of, you know, really artistic, sort of great sort of design, sort of t-shirts. I also want to have that sort of made out of hemp or bamboo. I want to start off doing t-shirts and hoodies and jumpers. I then want to get into doing pants and jeans and stuff like that, and caps, which I do like baseball caps at the start. I also want to be able to support and help people that have got CE5 groups that want to have their name printed on t-shirts. What I'll do is I'll say, hey, I buy 10,000 t-shirts at a time. I can give you a better price than they can. All right, so we help the community. We help them. We don't just match it, we better it, and we make it at a better quality, and that's how we get in there. I also want to have a t-shirt company, a slogan company that's got slogans. So they can, and it's not going to be as expensive. We can make it out of cotton, or we can go more expensive and get them made out of hemp or bamboo. But I need some ideas for slogans. The next idea that I want to go into is making baby clothes. And my partner has been so great to me when I've spent 4 years not working that much, getting into this area. She supported me all that time. I want to be able to get to a stage that she doesn't have to work. I promise you that the money that I make will be reinvested back into the situation. And guess what? You need money to make things happen. There's no point saying, okay, if someone goes, you shouldn't be making money out of it, I say, hey, I'm going to create this event. There's going to be people there that we've selected that I've got within their capacity and are the right people to listen to this. It's up to you if you want to come for free, because I'll pay for you to come over to talk to these people, to get them on side, to get them worded up, and to get them to have some meaning and some sort of, I want to open it up to them so they're like, whoa, we made contact with extraterrestrials, and to get involved in that area. So, you know, a lot of spiritual people have said, you know, there shouldn't be any money. It's like, yeah, but guess what? Is your word going to be heard if you have got no money in your pocket? I'm wanting to make bigger events, get more people. I'm wanting it to have to get a name and an image out there of events that, you know, it's like whenever a really good event, the first time they open, there's really good people, and every time they start another event, it slowly creeps in real bad people, which isn't as good. I wanted to make it seclusive. I wanted to be all about the atmosphere. I don't mind if it only starts off to be 100 or 200 people, because that will be within my budget. But I want to aim to get 10,000, 100,000, to have it live on TV, to have great DJs, to have you know, wherever we're getting the event held, like it's in Australia, we have Aboriginal tribe that comes up and talks to people about what it's like to be multicultural and how we can take a leaf out of their book. We go to America, we've got the Native Indians, we'll get them on side. When we do the CE5, which is when we meditate, or we go out and look at the stars and try and make contact, we'll actually have the natives doing a performance of song and dance and getting up. We'll get everyone sort of worded up throughout the few days to have some input. So, hey, you might even see some extraterrestrial contact. Just, you know, think about what you're thinking about, put out your dreams, put out what you want, and just let it happen. So that's what I'm wanting. Any of you guys wanting to be able to help me with the business project? So get on board, get in contact with me. I believe we work well as a team, and you can never go wrong or do wrong in the whole scheme of things and in a godlike manner if you go, hey, I'm putting my money into something that could fail for the prospect of it to be good for. So for me to start the event, I would be, or the clothing company, I'm outlaying some money. I'm just saying, if you can help me, you either, if it's just one little help that you do, you at least be given a t-shirt or 2 t-shirts, and a pic of the t-shirt that you chose and another one. Or if you can help me on an ongoing basis, I will actually be able to employ you and help you. So what we're wanting is we're wanting to have a factory. So I'm still trying to decide on what country that I'm going to get the factory produced in. At the end of the day, I want it to be quality product, and I want quality. You know, even if I start in China and start off at China at the start and then move to something if it becomes good. But at the start, I think I might go with China and then work on getting it made in Australia, but still have some China. Because when I get the slogans and I get all the cheap t-shirts that I'm only selling for $5 or $10 to the big stores that are selling them for like 20 or 30, you know, they're going to want them cheap. And at the end of the day, we don't really like paying $60 or $80 for a t-shirt unless it's good. I want to make it out of bamboo. I want to make something of my life. I believe that I can do this, but I need support. And at the end of the day, you could be watching this, you're a graphic designer, or you're a tailor, or you're this or that, and you want to give me some input and give me some advice or talk to me and get some interest in it. Please can you help me out, because, you know, I'm a nice guy and I will help you out, and I want to see people succeed. That's not bullshit. I want to see people succeed because it makes me feel good. And if I see people succeed and I know I've had some input into, it makes me feel good as well. And I know what it's like to be down and have no one try and help you. And I just know that, hey, we can have all these great ideas, but we forget about them when we share it to someone, or we don't want to share it to someone because we're afraid of what they think. There's so much more that we've thought about and is reality and is right, but we don't believe in it and we don't follow it and we don't put it out there. So I don't worry about what people think when I put it on the internet. My Tassie friends from Tasmania go, "Oh, he's crazy, he's making contact with ETs, what the hell." I don't worry about that. It's not that I've just studied up on it and I'm sharing that opinion. I've seen the craft. I've made contact. I know what it's like, okay? You know, I think I can do great things in my life, and the reason why they've made contact with me over like 260 times that I've seen 260 visuals on, I've probably been contacted 1 trillion times each, you know, because I wanted the whole situation to work out. And I believe that we can just give solutions to people and we can mold our environment to create our reality. And I just believe that there's so much out there that we can be doing. And guess what? You might just bump into one person that gives you some time of day that you meet, and it will just give you this path to this great success. So please join me if you've got ideas about business in general, or you've got ideas in disclosure and making a business, or you want to help me in a clothing business, or you want to help me in events, or you're a person that makes contact with ETs and has got a great vision and you would like to be put on the list to be flown over for free to join me in these events. If you want anything, or if you want to be a part of anything, or you've got some vision, or you want to explore on what your vision could be, you know, you just have some curiosity and some drive and to give it some thought. So I wish you could join me on this, and all the best. And come on, we can make this, and I'm not going to rip you off. I believe you can make money the right way. All right? It's just being smart about it. Peace out, guys. Ciao, ciao.